Good on my phone though. Yes, we are live. All right, so now we're live on TikTok and we are live on YouTube. So I'm just going to wait for more people to come into the lives. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, I'm on the phone there. Sorry. I have one life. There we go. There's really no comments on TikTok, but there's some here. Oh man, how have you been? I've been good. Why am I typing it and saying it? I don't know why. I know my audio probably sucks on here. Let me try this microphone. I need to figure out how to set up this microphone so then we won't have really bad audio on here, which should be next time. All right. So the stuff I got in the mail isn't like anything new. I've been like really hooked on this show lately, so I wanted the figures because I totally forgot that this company made these figures. I think I might just take my live off TikTok. Hello, Clickbot Films. Hello, Alfredo, Jose, David, and Mahir. Is that how you say your name? M-A-M-I-H-I-R. Did I say it correctly? All right, so I'm going to open one of these figures here. Because there's only one person on my live on TikTok. All right. Yeah, these figures, like I said, they aren't like brand new. I think I have one new figure. But these are pretty much older figures. And they all decided to show up mostly today. I'll have some more stuff too. Alrighty, let's see what we got. One of my favorite characters from this show. Oh, sorry. Which is Tyrion from Game of Thrones. I like this version better than his armored version, so I got this one. My camera looks so crappy on my laptop. I cannot wait to get either a new laptop or a desktop. I thought his head was loose. I mean, these figures aren't too bad, especially for being like 8 years old, 7 years old. So, what the hell? Okay, it's telling me something. Nobody commented on there. So yeah, we got Tyrion. Thank you, Alfredo. Kakashi. I need to get some new hats. But yeah, Tyrion's one of my favorite from Game of Thrones. And House of the Dragon, if you guys been watching that, let me know what you think of it so far. I am going to open these too, so I'm not just going to be opening the boxes. I'm going to be opening the figures as well. Hello, Steven. Now here, I did say your name correctly. Thank you. Yellow, yellow. Hello, Wafu. Are you a fan of Akira? If so, Felix Toys is supposed to make Kaneda soon. I've never watched Akira, actually. And I know a lot of you are probably going to be like, what the hell? But yeah, I've never actually watched Akira. It is on my watch list on Hulu. I have watched Ninja Scroll, though. That was a freaking awesome older anime, like 90s anime. And I know Akira is around that time frame as well, like the 90s. Yes, I am Jay-Z's. Tron Waki, hello. Have you gotten those new Naruto figures yet? My pre-orders have not come in yet, actually. I don't think they have, because I haven't really been ordering imports from Japan anymore. I just wait till they release here. Yeah, imports just... I haven't been going too crazy with imports. I'll still collect them, but they're just so damn expensive. And I'm with the reviews and everything. Another reason why I wanted to take a step back is because it was just getting so expensive. I would have to get these figures before anybody got them, so I'd be paying like double even more sometimes for these figures. And imports are expensive just at retail, and they just keep getting more expensive, and everything keeps getting expensive. So it's like with the reviews, I was just, it was too much money. So I had to take a break, pump the brakes a little bit with that. But Dad, you're back. Yes, I am, son. I am back, son. Dad, you're back. It's best to wait. Shipping costs are insane. Sorry, I'm reading them out loud. That's what I do. Yeah, that is true to wait. It's most likely better to wait. I mean, if you get it from Japan for retail, you're still paying practically the same prices like if you bought it from a retailer in the US. Most of them usually put on that import fee anyway, so that's, sorry, that's my stupid fridge. So that's, damn it, fridge, you made me lose my train of thought. What was I saying? Someone help me. So you guys understand what I was saying. I was pretty much done with it. All right, let's open another box here. I was supposed to get 5 things in the mail today, but I only got 4. So let's open this one. All right, that was already open that side. Guess the tape wasn't taped properly. I don't know why I always whistle when I open it. I just do it to entertain myself. All right, and if you haven't guessed, I told you, it's a lot of older figures. It's another Game of Thrones figure. And I have one more Game of Thrones figure. So I had to get Khal Drogo. Well, this figure looks pretty cool. And I've noticed with these, their hands, I think it was the paint. When they paint them, the thumb is stuck to the index finger or pointer finger. So you have to take a razor and cut it. I think he's like that too. I did have to do that with the Hound. Yeah, this shelf I want to throw out. I'm kind of sick of like the bookshelves. I'd rather just have glass detox shelves. Blobbity, blah. Yes, Joseph, at some point. The new Naruto figures are pretty damn good. They do look good, and it seems like they did take the line more seriously, which they should. Naruto is a gold mine. They can make that line like their Dragon Ball line with. I feel like these lines, anime lines, are like never ending. They could be never ending. I mean, because there's so many characters, and not just that, the different versions of characters or different outfits they wear. So with Naruto, there's so much more than Dragon Ball Z. So if Tamashii Nations plays their cards right, they could have another line like Dragon Ball. And if they did it with One Piece as well, that's another line that they could really capitalize off of. Has anybody... Name a car for edit? What? All right, that's a weird comment on TikTok. If nobody's going to comment on TikTok, I'm probably going to go off the live. All right, let me catch back up on the comments here. All right, so we got Khal Drogo, Tyrion. Tyrion's one of my favorite. Khal Drogo was pretty cool. Just wish he didn't die so soon. But I know that was to help with Daenerys' story. Oh yeah, what did you guys think of the... you know what? You're probably right. Yellow. So it's probably not working. All right, let me get off live on TikTok. TikTok's probably screwed up. Sorry for anybody watching on TikTok. Go over to YouTube. It said I had 339 viewers, but it showed like 5 people on there. Goddamn TikTok. All right, whoever was on TikTok watching me, I apologize. Come on to YouTube. I didn't say that. I'm not live on TikTok. So all right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to know, Kenny Boy, I pre-ordered that Luffy because it does look freaking awesome. The imagination works. Luffy looks great. I think I want to get the Goku and Vegeta. And if they make Zoro, I'm freaking buying Zoro. But I think they did tease Zoro, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I need a drink of Sunkist. Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Who saw it? Let me know what you thought. I would like to know. Do you think Tamashii Nation should make Bleach figures? It'd be pretty cool. They have a lot of awesome characters in Bleach, and that would be another line they can make some pretty good money off of. Because the biggest anime to me was Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. And My Hero and Demon Slayer seem to be really popular as well. But those four, to me, are like the biggest anime of all time. Hold on 1 second. All right, so Dragon Ball Superhero. Oh yeah, the new One Piece movie as well. I need to see. I almost started watching it bootleg, but I was like, you know what? Let me wait this time. Dragon Ball Superhero, I thought was all right. It was cool seeing other characters besides Goku and Vegeta just being the main protagonist. Yeah, the main good guys always beating the bad guys all the time. So that was cool seeing Gohan and Piccolo as the main heroes instead of Goku and Vegeta. I wasn't a big fan of the entire movie being 3D animation. I'm not a fan of 3D animation. Little bits and pieces of it look all right, but not an entire like anime or movie. I'm not a fan of that 3D animation. I think really is because of the 2016-2017 Berserk series that they absolutely butchered with the 3D animation, and I think that like left a bad taste in my mouth with 3D animation. So I'm not really a big fan of it because it's anime, it's animation. All right, but yeah, Superhero was pretty good. I did not care for the main villain or the big bad villain. For those of you who saw it, you know what I'm talking about. I did not like that. I thought that was stupid. And they just made him like a brainless monster. It was. I did like the two. What were they called? Gamma 1 and 2. I thought they were pretty cool. I would have probably preferred them as like the main villains, and then maybe eventually. I don't want to like give away spoilers, but I mean it has been out for a while. Let me check out the comments. You're welcome, Jesus. He said thanks for making that Rengoku cape. Makes the figure way better. Yeah, cloth wired capes just shit all over hard plastic capes. Did I see the upcoming Mezco Green Goblin? I have. And it does look very, classic like Green Goblin, which I believe is a version of Green Goblin a lot of people wanted. Actually, like with Mezco, I really pumped the brakes hard on that company. Let's see. If Naruto was played like Dragon Ball, we could get wacky characters. Yeah, Super Canadian. We can get so many different versions of characters. There's just so many characters in Naruto, and I know there's so many more compared to Dragon Ball. And look at all the Dragon Ball figures Tamashii Nations has made within that 10-year time frame. Now imagine if we had that many figures in the SH Figure Arts Naruto line. How awesome would that be? Next comment from Kenny Boy Slay. Is that Kenny Boy's toys or no? No, I don't think it is. Yo, did you get the? Oh yeah, I already answered that. I answered that. Next question, Chris Canyon. said Dragon Ball Super Superhero was okay. I agree with you. I thought it was all right. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. Bio Broly, I think, still holds that title as least favorite Dragon Ball movie. Gohan's new transformation looks like a knockoff. Yeah, the thing with his transformation, it's like Toriyama wanted to give him Ultra Instinct, but didn't. So he made his hair gray instead of silver, and for some reason, it got a lot longer. Kind of like it's like he was kind of doing like a Super Saiyan 3 transformation and mixed with Super Saiyan 2, mixed with like Ultra Instinct. But that's not what it was. That's just what it appeared to look like. So yeah, it was a little odd. Piccolo's transformation I did like. He gets a little bit bigger, and instead of his hair all upwards, his antennas go upwards. His transformation was pretty cool. I definitely preferred his over Gohan's, but now with that Gohan transformation, Toriyama said that Gohan is once again the strongest character in Dragon Ball. But what I want them to do is start Super 2, which they were supposed to in like 2019 or 2020. And we've been waiting since then for them to start it. We already got the Moro arc that's complete and super long. And now they're on the Granola. Who's the other guy they're fighting? Now they're on that arc with Granola and the other dude. They're fighting them. So there's plenty of manga to start the anime. And I don't know why they still haven't done anything, because One Piece and Boruto continued throughout the entirety of COVID. So I don't know why Dragon Ball Super has not started up yet. Yeah, Gas, that's his name. Thank you, Moonscape. Chimichanga Tegatsu, superheroes, nice breath of fresh air. Yeah, that I agree with too. Always good to see Piccolo get some shine along Gohan. Yeah, that's one thing I loved about the movie, that they were the main heroes of the movie defeating the villains. So that's what I really liked about that movie. Like I said, the 3D animation just, I don't know. Super Canadian. I really hope you've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've watched like half of it, or at least Fist of the North Star. I've seen like the first 10 episodes of Fist of the North Star. I've kind of been, last few months, I've really been lacking on anime lately. Like, I'm so far behind on One Piece, you guys would probably be surprised. So, I'm probably 28 to 25 episodes behind on One Piece because I wanted the episodes to build up and have Wano almost finish. Then I could just binge it, because I don't follow the story as much when it's weekly. When I binge it, it's easier to follow the story. Like, I don't forget what happens, but it's just like, wait, what happened again? I guess maybe I kind of do forget. But yeah, I prefer binging over weekly episodes. Like what I recently binged, the Jeffrey Dahmer series. I binged that, I think, in 10 hours, which is how long that series is. To me, he's one of the most, he's a very different serial killer. Most of them are just, they don't like admitting what they did, or they try to deny it. He just came out saying like what he did. He didn't deny anything, told them everything. He didn't feel the need to lie. He knew he was evil. He knew there was something wrong with him. That's another thing I find very weird about him as a serial killer, because serial killers don't understand that, you know? All right, let me stop talking about serial killers. But yeah, I prefer binging over weekly. Like House of the Dragon, I hate watching it weekly, so I watch like the first 6 episodes, and now I had to wait for the episode yesterday. Aha, my favorite character from Game of Thrones. And sadly, the episode I just finished was the Red Wedding. I think that was the most fucked up episode in Game of Thrones. Holy shit. That was so messed up. My God. And back in those times, people would probably really like that backstabbing between people like that. Yeah, Robb Stark. This one looks really good. Looks just like the actor. Robb Stark. Stop, Luffy. Leave that alone. Robb Stark is my favorite character from Game of Thrones, and this actually looks like the actor. And I'm gonna have to put a custom cape on him because I heard his cloak makes him super back heavy, along with Jaime Lannister. So, ew, ugh, gross. Like, look on the bottom of that. I don't know if you guys could see it, but there's something like it got stuck on soda and there's hair in there. Disgusting. Disgusting. All right, so right here is the newest figure. Sorry for the shakiness. And this is not an import. It's all right. I do not know about this character, but I saw the figure and watched a couple reviews, and I'm like, you know what? This character looks pretty cool. Now I want to read the comic book, and it is Todd McFarlane's and Robert Kirkman's creation, which his name is Haunt, and the figure looks really nice. Actually, it's pretty cool character design too. But what he uses is ectoplasm, plasm. Damn it. So it's kind of cool. It reminds me of like Ghostbusters, but he also has like a venom symbiote type look as well, which I feel like that's where they got a lot of inspiration from. But it is a really cool looking figure. So, any of you read this comic? Let me know in the comments if you read this comic book. Because I'm thinking about getting it. So yeah, this is all stuff. Yeah, I was supposed to get. Who am I missing? I feel like I was supposed to get Jaime Lannister today. Or somebody else. There's another figure that I ordered. I was supposed to get 5 of them today, but only 4 came. Only 4! But yeah, this is everything I got. I'm sorry, all the lights are reflecting. But yeah, and then I have the Hound right there. But I guess I'll open Tyrion. Should I open Tyrion first? All right, I'll open Tyrion first, then I'll let you guys choose Robb Stark, Khal Drogo, or Haunt afterwards. All right, let me check out. The granola arc even ended already. Oh, shit. So now they have 2 entire story arcs that they can do in Super. At least they aren't rushing the DBS anime. Yeah. It's like, see, when you said that, all I thought of was Barto, because the first 200 episodes were all filler. That's what I thought of when you said that. God damn. Barto, I know now it's not filler anymore, but it's like, Jesus, 200 episodes? A horrible filler. I mean, like, some of the episodes were alright, but it's like, get to the main damn story. Yeah, I just read that. I'm only on episode 783 of One Piece, Moonscape. Hey, you are getting there. So you are Punk Hazard? You're either in Punk Hazard or you're already in, damn it, one of my favorite arcs with Doflamingo. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, you're either on that arc or Punk Hazard. But you are pretty far into the anime. You have around 300 episodes to go. Haven't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yes, I have. If so, what are your thoughts on the series? JoJo's alright. It's not like my cup of coffee, you know what I mean? It's not Oh no, my cup of coffee. My cup of tea. I'm ending the live. Just kidding. Yeah, it's not like I try to watch it because it seems interesting, but I always lose interest whenever I watch it. I'm on the second part, so not the first JoJo. I'm on the second JoJo, and I'm trying so hard to get to the third one because that's the JoJo I want to see, which is everybody's favorite. Where's my hand sanitizer? Hold on. Yeah, usually whenever I get new figures in the mail, I'm so like OCD with germs that I wipe everything down with disinfectant wipes, but I haven't wiped any of these down yet. And now I'm gonna make you guys watch. I even do it when I go food shopping. I'm so like, it's like I have a phobia about getting a cold. That's the main reason why I do it. I hate getting colds. I hate it. I haven't had a cold since before COVID started. Knock on plastic. I haven't had a cold since then, and I plan on. But like when you hand sanitize and use disinfectant wipes, it helps reduce the chances of you getting sick. Like even when I go in a store or use the gas pump, I always hand sanitize after because I don't like touching stuff other people did. Yeah, so I'm really like I've been doing this before COVID. I didn't just start doing it when COVID started. So I'm like very about germs. Anybody else like that? I know there's more people out there like that. Okay, let me just wipe these down because you never know who had stuff before. Like I've gotten stuff before when I wiped it down and just like an inch of dust came off on the disinfectant wipe. I was like, ugh. Man, this haunt dude looks pretty freaking violent. Like look at his blade; it's all bloody. I guess he's a pretty violent character, which is always cool when it comes to comic book characters. Punisher, Daredevil. Who else is violent? Batman can be violent. Oh, he can get really violent, actually. All right, enough of that. You guys are probably like, is he done sanitizing? All right, let's get Tyrion out. Man, they couldn't have given him like any other accessories, Funko. I mean, they gave him his little dagger, but it's like, damn, you couldn't have given him like alternate hands or an alternate head sculpt or something. I know this was a different time with figures, but since I mean he's not a 6-inch figure, I feel like they could have thrown in like something else. Yeah. So, oh yeah, if you guys saw my toy hunt video, who else hates those plastic straps McFarlane Toys puts on their figures? I swear they put them on there because they're afraid the figure's going to fall out. They're not going to fall out, Todd. They're going to stay in there because there's a window. It's not going to fall out, buddy. Sorry, they're so excessive with them. Like, bro, you don't need that many. All right, Tyrion. Tyrion is just one of the best characters in Game of Thrones. Really is. I know you got to be kind of careful taking these out because I heard they can break. Ew, is it a piece of hair? I mean, it was during the manufacturing. So. All right, there's one. Yeah, so there's another like video series I want to do. Len Webb kind of did them. So and I, oh my god, what the hell is going on? Oh god, this is so scary. I feel like something's gonna break. I'm not touching it. Yeah, I heard some like the series one of Game of Thrones. I heard a lot of them break. And he's series two. Let me look at the comments. Hey, Murray Scallon, what's going on, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while. Super Canadian. Are these Diamond Select? Are you asking this Super Canadian if it's Diamond Select? This one is McFarlane Toys, if that's what you're asking. The Game of Thrones, these are Funko Pop's company, but it's Funko Legacy. I wish they continued this line because they are pretty cool figures. I'm not a fan of Orange Piccolo, whereas I like to call him Chad Colo. That's right, he is kind of like orange-ish. Which Figma Guts is the best one? I have a Golden Age one. It's alright. I want the Black Swordsman. I'd recommend getting the Black Swordsman Super Canadian, but really, Max Factory, Figma they really need to 2.0 these figures because they're so old. They're not that old, but they're almost as old as the Game of Thrones figures, so I don't get why Figma doesn't do like 2.0s instead of all the reissues. But the Black Swordsman Guts is a pretty cool figure. The legs do fall off easily if you articulate them past where they can go, so just keep that in mind. Or when you try to swivel them at the upper hip, they'll pop off, which is very frustrating. My favorite anime, probably One Piece. Miss your figure reviews. Thanks, man. What's going on? Danato Ball Z. Spaceman Spiral. Yes, I am, sir. Super Canadian, maybe over time. I'll probably do shorter reviews because just in-depth reviews, they take a lot longer. Like recording them is fine. Recording is never the issue. It's editing. It just so much goes into editing the reviews, and it's a lot of work. So I'm thinking of other ways to make it so my reviews aren't like super long, and I could do them maybe a little bit shorter, so they don't take as long to edit. I do have plans for other videos. Like I wanted to do like something similar to what Glenn Webb used to do with like evolution of figures. But what I plan to do, I'm trying to research. Like the first episode, I want to do Goku. So I'm trying to research all the different Goku figures there were, and even the ones I remember back over 10, 15 years ago. But I'm trying to go back to like when the first articulated figures came out. Like remember the Irwin Toys Dragon Ball figures? Like I remember those. And then Jack Specific made them, and then over in Japan they hooked us up with the Hybrid series. Those to me were the Dragon Ball figures to get, even though they were 3 3/4 inches, they didn't have SH Figure Arts then. So those were the best articulated Dragon Ball figures that also came with accessories. But that is a video segment I want to do with different characters. And every time I make the video, I would like you guys to partake in it and let me know in the comments what character you would like to see covered next. So like I said, I want to try to do Goku first. I want to do like a main character. I might do like a not as big of a character the next one and go back to a bigger character. But like I said, I would rather you guys comment in that video which figure or character you would like to see me do in the next video. So I did get inspiration from Glenn Webb, but it's not going to be like how his videos are. And I love Glenn Webb's videos, and it's such a shame what happened to him years ago. Ah, good to hear, Super Canadian. All right. So it is a good figure, and you said the comic is pretty good too. I don't know what that is. Spaceman Spiral. Yes, Barto killed me. Yeah. You and me both. XX Venom X Snake. 999 Juice World. Juice World. Is that where you got the 999 from? I recently became a big Juice World fan. But Venom Snake, where have I been? I needed a break. I was off for like 10 months. I think it was a break I needed. There was just so much stuff I was doing. I just never had time for anything because I would work full time, so 40 hours a week, and then I'd be doing YouTube videos practically like full time, and then me and my girl have the cake business, so I was doing so many different things, and it was just I just needed a break, and I think that's what I needed is and there's also another video segment I want to do, which will involve you guys more, my viewers. I want to do stuff that involves you guys more. So I want to try to do something that's funny. So whenever you're in stores, if you go down the figure aisle, if you ever see figures with horrible painted eyes, make sure you take a picture and try to send it to me. Or if you're online scrolling around and you see horrible bootlegs of figures, send them to me because I plan to do videos where we could all just joke about it and make fun of them and have fun with it. So that's another type of video segment I do want to do as well. But I really want to do that, like the evolution of action figure type things as well. I really want to do that one. Roberto said, glad you're back, bro. I was laughing so hard at these spicy challenge videos from your friends. Yeah, I still go back and laugh at my friend Isaac because that caught him so off guard. He thought it was just going to taste like a spicy chip, but when it hit him, that it's like he regretted his life after that. It was so funny. What is going on, Brian? Lexus Yummy, waiting for your Buzz Mode reviews. Yeah, I need to get Giyu. I need to get all the newer ones. Someone in the comments said you passed away due to COVID. Yeah, I don't know why someone said that. Because I made a video saying why I'm not uploading videos. I don't know, people are weird. That's how rumors start. That's probably how rumors start when you think certain celebrities die, but they really didn't. I never even got COVID, so and I know I never will. And I feel like I won't get a cold again either. Knock on plastic. I'm not trying to jinx myself. Okay. For me, Dressrosa kept on going on and on. Anime adaptation. Yes, Dressrosa did. I didn't really mind it because Dressrosa I thought out of the time skip, to me, that's the best arc. Wano technically isn't over in the anime. I know it technically is in the manga, but I'm not going to rate that yet because I haven't fully seen it. Even though my buddy at work always tells me what happens with spoilers. I don't really care. I'm not one of those people who get mad like, oh, you spoiled it. How dare you? But yeah, I love Dressrosa. What I didn't like was Whole Cake. Whole Cake, I thought they dragged out way too long. To me, it felt like this was a side mission because they didn't even take the entire Straw Hat crew. They only took half of them to go get Sanji back. So that one I felt like they dragged out way too long. Uh-oh, what is wrong with my live? All right, there we go. Sorry, that lagged. I apologize. I don't know why. It would be lagging. All right, so next comment. Danny B, man, I must have been watching your videos since I was 13 or so. Now I'm about to turn 20, and it's awesome to see you back. Best wishes. Hey, thanks, man. You've been around for a long time. I appreciate that support, bro. Thanks. Eric Gant. All right, Didi back in the house. Yes, I am. Night sight. What are your thoughts on Current state of Mezco. I don't know what's going on with Mezco, to tell you the truth. I really don't buy Mezco figures anymore because that line just, they keep trying to charge more and more money. They never release stuff really when they're supposed to, and they never give you updates. It's like the fans and collectors, it's like Mezco says, I'm going to curse, so if you don't like curses, it's like Mezco says, fuck you guys. We don't care about you. We're going to do what we want. We don't care. It's kind of like how Todd McFarlane is as well. That's why I'm not a fan of Mezco, and really not a big, like, I respect the hell out of Todd McFarlane, but I'm not really a fan of him anymore. He just, like, dude, you made great figures, you made pretty good figures, and you can make some kick-ass figures here and there. You also make some pretty bad figures. He thinks he knows everything. I don't know everything, and everybody in the comments don't know everything. Nobody knows everything, but that's how Todd McFarlane acts. And he thinks he knows what collectors want, which is something I'm not a fan of. But back to the Mezco thing, I haven't, and Mezco's getting more and more expensive, I've noticed as well. And I mean, they make cool figures, but I don't know. What is going on with Mezco Nights? Like, the way you're making it seem, it seems like something bad happened. Like I don't know what's going on with Mezco. Retro B, I'm glad to see that. Did you ever move from your toxic name? Oh yeah, I moved from that years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I had to get the hell out of there. Yo, YouTube, dude. Salacious, is that how you say your name? Salacious Crumb. What's going on, man? That's funny. You go on YouTube, and here I am. What was the last thing you picked up? A bunch of Game of Thrones stuff, and I got the McFarlane Haunts as well. So, and then I got a bunch of like McFarlane Batman figures and some other stuff also. What about you? Good sir. Alex KL, we miss you, man. Good to see you. Good to see all of you here as well, and glad to hear you guys miss the videos, and I am definitely glad to be back. AK Delo, hey man. Yeah, it has been a while, dude. How you been? Next one, Dungus Kungus. That is a funny name. I've been good, AK Double. How about you, good sir? What's going on, Jacob M Studios? World, Blixie World, how's it going? Ramon Castro, do you need to? Yes, I did see that last comment, and glad that you love the cape. Those Rengoku capes are pretty badass. So if a line can make Berserk figures, which line would you want? Maybe Mafex, I think, would do pretty good with Berserk figures. I would say if Figma like did 2.0 versions, they would make some badass Berserk figures. I'm painting my heart. This was going on. I'm putting some blood on it. Hey, nice, man. So you're giving yourself the bloody variant. What are you doing with his mouth? Are you like painting his mask fully on? Or is his mask? Is this mask? I feel like it doesn't cover from here down, kind of like Batman. Is that right? Or are you just fixing up the way the mouth looks, I guess? Now, let me open. I opened Call Trope. I didn't open. All right. Shoko Komi says, have there been any Dragon Ball Stage figure arts you've been interested in? I still need to get Zarbon. Trying to think of who's recently released. I don't even know. I really haven't been following like figure stuff too much because I just took myself like out of that world those 10 months. So yeah. That's why I don't know what's going on with like Mezco. Like, oh, I see certain things here and there, but like I haven't been following it. Like I said, I was taking in like a break from just figure stuff in general. Why, thank you, F. Wellington. He said, the best voice in reviewing is back. Robbie Duffy said, excellent. Loved your NECA Predator reviews. Hope you're back for good. Yeah, I am, good sir. And I am actually trying to find the Warrior, Ultimate Edition Warrior Predator and Shaman Predator as well. Aka Dolo, I've been great picking up two figures from the Avatar movie. I haven't seen those yet, but they do look pretty cool. Viola says, hey, Daredevil, how's it going, man? Pretty good. How about you? Gabriel, how's it going? Toto JR, welcome back, dude. Thanks, man. And looking forward to creating the content. And thank you for the donation, Mr. Toto JR. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it, buddy. Daniel Ball Z. I agree with that. And if Tamashii Nations, or when they get to Akatsuki members, I really would like them to use cloth, but I feel like they're not going to with robes or jackets. The only company that does do that, Mezco, of course, and Mayfex. Usually when it comes to like robes or jackets, if you notice like Figure Arts, Figma, companies like that, you know, McFarlane, but he really doesn't do cloth stuff. But you notice with jackets or coats, they always use plastic instead of cloth or wired cloth, which sucks, but that is how they should, like with what Buzzmod did with their Demon Slayer stuff. They took their robes and made them cloth with wire in them, which they work wonderfully. Super Canadian, yes, at some point. Moon, any other games I'm playing? Started collecting. I'll collect like some AEW figures. Like I'm staying NECA Predator stuff, the Ninja Turtle stuff. Like I'm dying to get the Ronin armored and non-armored Michelangelo figures from NECA. Those are going to be freaking awesome. Like I can get them on eBay right now from the manufacturers, I guess, in China that makes them, because they always do that with NECA stuff. They always sell like the extra ones that they made. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. What's going on, buddy? What are future plans for the channel? I was saying before, like I want to do like I did get inspired from Glenn Webb. I always love when he did these videos, but I'm going to do mine a little different. His were the evolution of a specific action figure, well, specific character, not action figure, but it's the evolution of the action figure of that character. So I plan on doing Goku first, since he's such a well-known, popular character that we all pretty much love. And there's been so many Goku figures. Here, I'll just show you just all the pictures I grabbed for the video. There's just so many Goku figures, from Figure Arts to Figure Eyes, the Hybrid series. There's Dragon Stars, and I'm not just talking about the stuff currently. Like the Hybrid series was back then. Same with this series, right? Oh no, that's Shoto. Yeah, we have the Imagination Works. There's so many Irwin toys, the hybrids that I already mentioned, which are these. These were the SH figure arts back then because we didn't have them. And they were awesome figures, but they're only that freaking big. I hate three-quarter-inch figures. They're too tiny. But yeah, Jack Pacific made a ton of DVC stuff. Same with Irwin Toys. So there's just so many to go over. And when I make that video, what I want you guys to do is comment what characters you want to see in the next video of like the evolution of action figures of whatever character. That's one type of video. I'm going to toy hunt videos. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm having a brain fart. Shit. I'm gonna try to, well, not try. I'm gonna get back into the action figure news since I pretty much created those videos. What else? Like a weekly action figure news video. That I want to do. Of course, I'll do like the figure collections. The toy hunts is something I really want to focus on. There's a few other videos as well, but I want to do videos where you guys will be more involved also. So yes, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I might eventually get back into reviews, but shorter versions. Super Canadian. Oh, I need the Ronin. Yes, me too. And a lot of people I know are going to go after that figure. Gabriel. Vintage figures. I love me some vintage. I go to antique shops. I do plan to show a lot of vintage figures in these toy hunts because there's a lot of, since like Toys R Us and KB Toys have vanished, I've been noticing a lot of action figure stores popping up, which is awesome. And I know you all agree, but I've noticed a lot of action figure stores popping up. So they have older action figures to maybe like a few years ago to current action figures. So there's a few stores like that around here. They have figures from when I was a kid. There's one store, they have a bin of just old figures. Each figure is $3 each. You get what you see in there, and that's all it is. But it's super old figures that people around my age, or maybe like mid-late 20s, had figures of when they were younger. So I'm going to be showing you guys that store very soon, which I cannot wait. It's a really cool store, just a bit overpriced, but every comic book and action figure store usually is. So Gabriel, yes, you will be seeing vintage figures in the toy videos. Mark said, OMG, the goat's back. Why, thank you for that comment. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, have you been collecting? Yes, this was actually a toy haul video. In the beginning, so I got a bunch of packages in the mail. And Hound I recently got, wow, this camera sucks. Yeah, I've been like into Game of Thrones, so I've been wanting to get the Game of Thrones figures right now. There is a bunch of other stuff I do want to get as well. KB Toys used to be the coolest place. Hell yeah, it was. I loved KB Toys. I thought they were supposed to come back, but they never have. Because when Toys R Us closed, I remember hearing something about it. KB Toys. Remember that? Always having the KB Toys little price tag on any figure you bought. Like the toy stores now are Walmart, freaking Target, GameStop. At least GameStop is focusing more on figures. FYE even focuses on figures a lot as well, because I think they notice people like maybe aren't buying movies as much and CD. Like they still have CDs. They still have CDs at FYE. I mean, they have records too. Oh my god! Did you see that? I was trying to get his other knife out and it flung up. Pretty cool knife. Come here, knife. Ha, 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 ha. Sorry, I had to practice my martial arts with toy knives from an action figure. Imagine that. Imagine if that was my martial arts, and then I like got in a fight with someone and I pull these out, and he just kicks my ass. Oh god. Go Drogo. All right, Mr. Paul Drogo. I just want to say, watching your channel was a huge escape. I'm glad you're making that turn. Hey man, that's a awesome comment, Mark. Glad my channel would do that for you, and I appreciate that comment. So thank you. Snot. Some of these names, it's like, what do you guys think of? Smut, snot, and wet snots? What the hell were you thinking with that name? All right, so did you or do you plan to get the Jujutsu Kaisen figures? I was thinking about getting Goji. I'm not a big fan of the anime though. The movie was alright. My friend like suckered me into seeing it, but I wasn't even caught up with the anime. He's like, "Oh, you don't need to see it because it's about Goji before," but it totally wasn't. So I was kind of like lost watching it in a way. My friends were trying to tell me like, "Oh, he's this guy, they're an anime and this and that." So, I got scared. So Jujutsu Kaisen, if I do get a figure, it'd probably just be Goji. Is that his name? Goji, right? Goji? Because he is my favorite from the show. All right, for like an 8-year-old figure, it's not too bad. They're just so different. I'm so scared to bend these joints. They just sound like they're gonna break. They're like made. Their weapons are made of brittle plastic, so I understand why these would break on people. But man, I'm afraid to like articulate around. Like I gotta run these guys under hot water before I move them around. Usually, when I get a figure, what I'll do is articulate every single joint to make sure everything's working. And if it's not, we're gonna have to visit Mr. Hot Water and loosen these SOBs up. Because his joint, all right, it works fine, hinging up and down on his foot. The pivot is scaring me. Oh my god, that's scary. Oh my god. Oh. Come on, Tyrion, don't break. All right, so Tyrion's head. It's all right. Tyrion's like that. None of their waists are articulating for me. So we got Robb Stark here now. All right. My neighbor is cooking fettuccine Alfredo downstairs because I smell it. I'm about to go knock on her door and ask for a plate. Like, come on, lady. I always smell everything they cook. Sometimes I can smell when they're making chicken cutlets. Sorry, I'll take that off the table. Sometimes I can smell, like I can smell what they're cooking. And sometimes I'll be so hungry I want to go knock on their door and be like, can I get a plate? Go I'm not gonna try. Yes, I do have to run them under hot water first. Yeah, especially these because I feel like they made the figures out of that brittle plastic too. What is your top 10? I probably will do like a basic review of it when it releases, possibly. God damn it! Twisting time! Get off, Robb Stark's angle! Danato, yes, I have. I thought it was alright. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't my least favorite either. It was it was enjoyable and different. There was just certain things I wasn't a fan of. What about you? What did you think of it? Gojo? Is Gojo? I thought it was Goji. Is it Gojo? Like, Mojo, Gojo! Or Mojo, Jojo! I know. You're probably talking about me taking these figures out. Ready? Here we go. Oh! 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 Alright, I think rap starts alright. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Woo! Alright, he's good to go. This actually looks exactly, I forgot the actor's name. He played in Immortals too. But he looks exactly like him. Oh my god, this is great. Let's sheath his sword, which is a little warped here, but they are made of like brittle plastic. So if you get these figures, just be careful with them. Man, the Red Wedding was so sad, man. What the? Man? Sorry, that episode I watched yesterday, that's what I'm up to. In Game of Thrones, even though I already seen it. I think this is like my third time watching Game of Thrones from start to finish. Alrighty. Yeah, these guys are definitely going to have to run under hot water. And I am going to take his... I'm going to remove his cape and put a custom one on with the fur and everything. So, cannot wait to do that. Yeah. It's called Drogo. No, I'm not going to sheath his weapons yet. My dog wants to get walked. Uh-oh. When do you guys want to walk my dog for me? I'm kind of busy right now with a lot. That new figure smell. I probably look like a weirdo there. Look at that weirdo sniffing a figure. But I know you all do it too. I mean, you don't gotta come up and sniff it. Just taking it out, you get the whiff of it. It's like nothing like that new toy smell, huh? Wait, Figma? It's Gojo? Yeah, see, I don't watch anime, so I don't know. Wait, doesn't SH Figure Arts make them? You know what? You guys are playing around now. I know. Gojo-kun. Okay. All right. So you weren't playing around. I thought you guys were. Let me take a look at font here. I do like the hands too, and I noticed McFarlane Toys is starting to give more alternate hands more often, which they should. It's so dumb that they don't. Like, all right, you're already limiting my display options with the accessories, buddy. So now that they're including more accessories, we are getting more display options for your figures, which is awesome. Megumi. Yeah, I know Megumi. Everybody's talking all the characters' names from. I don't like McFarlane figures though. Yeah, some McFarlane's getting better. I noticed just recent figures out of the park. He's getting better. I will admit that. I think the people that work for him are telling him, like, look, you can't just do things how you want to all the time. You got to listen to collectors to see what they want. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to walk my dog, so I'm gonna have to end the live. But I will have a new video for you. Probably a couple of videos, but I will have a new video or two this week. I'm off work on Wednesdays, so I'll try to record Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then the weekend I do work Saturdays, so Sunday I'm off. So But I work today and I went live, so I'll try to go live more often. It's the smell of good plastic. You are correct, good sir. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the live because my dog needs to be walked because he keeps hanging around me. Thank you, everybody, for joining the live. Thank you for the welcome backs and everything. I feel welcome back, so thank you, guys. Yes, look forward. I should have a new toy hunt video. Friday, my buddy Isaac and I are going to go to that figure store I was telling you about with all the new figures. So I will try to get that video up Saturday night or Sunday morning, but I'm going to hit up a couple Targets and Walmart, so I should have another toy hunt video up during the week this week. But thank you, everybody, for joining. Todd is actually funny. The display options. Yeah, I know he doesn't. What Todd likes, he likes to pre-post stuff. That's what he likes. Todd McFarlane to me is more of a statue guy. Like, he doesn't like cuts. He doesn't like breaking up the figure for the articulation, which I understand. You like statues more, but if you're going to make action figures and statues, you got to put in that articulation and give those posing options along with the accessories for the display options, because Todd McFarlane is trying to say that his figures can go up against SH Figuarts and Mafex and other imports. That's why he says his price tag's so much better than theirs, and I've noticed he's including more stuff for his figures, which is smart. That's what we want. Exactly. Todd think. Yeah, Todd just but anyway, guys, thanks for joining the live, and I will see you on the next one.